Well, sometimes the silent master isn't quite silent. So today we're going to explore what happens when we take some sound deadening, like the kind you use in a car, this is 6mm thickness, and put it in a silent master. This is also going to be like a how-to video of how to open up one of these things. Now, first thing we're going to have to do is take this thing off the wall, which is pretty easy. Now we've got the unit upside down, and you notice there's one bolt. And I believe this is probably going to be an SAE bolt, but let's check. Yep, it is a SAE bolt, so that's a hassle. Then this should just come loose. You'll notice there's a little bit of sound deadening right there. Next, I'm noticing there's some foam in here that wasn't in here the last time I opened one of these up. That's interesting. So I'm just going to coat the inside of this with a little bit of this on this side as well. All right, once this is on here, it's never coming off. So once the lid's off, this just comes out like so, and you can get to everything. So, quick tour of what's here. We have the on and off switch, we have the overload board, soft start board, and just the motor, and just the bare can. And what I have here, again, is this sound insulation, so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna have to set this somewhere. I've got a drawer here. I'm gonna set this in the drawer on a rack. Man, I did that in a good place. So I'm gonna start lining this, leaving I'm not gonna put everything by the circuit board. That needs room to breathe. We're just gonna start lining this, and this is, again, self-adhesive. Well, I've definitely gotten to experience the knockoff Dynomat here. It is just not as high quality as some of this stuff I've worked with in the past for other projects. So I'll find a higher quality one and link it below. But here is our done project, and because it's a single motor unit, I've put a little bit extra on the exhaust here as well. Again, you need to leave the circuit board open because it needs to breathe and cool itself. And I think this will hopefully quiet it down a little bit, but we will find out. If it does, this is a service I wish to offer for people when they get a unit from me. You gotta line up. There is a little guy that just goes right there. I think there's a lot to be said about that. So there's just a sheet metal screw, just like so. And again, these are all very weird old SAE fittings. So if you don't have a set of these drivers, that might come in useful. I don't know why they decided to go with a non-standardized fitting. Right, so that just goes like that. And again, they did put some sound mat in here, just not a whole lot. So I think a little bit of extra mat will make a difference once we put all this together. There we go. There's that guy. It's super easy to work with here. I think that just needs a little bit more now that I've taken it apart. Excellent. Time to hang the can back on the wall. the lid back on. All right, folks, we have the studio microphone connected. Let's see if it's any quieter than before. Well, objectively, we have a high noise floor here in this location. I don't think it's really that much quieter. I will say the tone changed. It's a lower tone. So, I'm going to continue experimenting with this, but I believe if I got maybe some better sound deadening, I would have had better results. Maybe a little bit thicker. I wasn't sure how thick I could go, so I went with kind of a middle ground, which is this 6mm. But I think if I went to the 10mm fitting, that might work a little bit better. There's room in there for that. Well, thanks for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if it helped you. If you have an MD Soundmaster, I'd love to hear from you. Comment below. And as always, check out the description box. There's all sorts of good stuff in there. Have yourself a wonderful day.